Shemai Elite Dangerous Chums, welcome to the stream. Today we are in Colonia still, and we're going to do a little bit of exobiology in a small ship. Not this small ship we're in now, I'm just going to show you what I've got and talk you a little bit about this. But first we should probably check to make sure everything is working properly and as it should be. I've not got face on today because we're doing face tracker, which is exactly what we want to do, isn't it? Track our face, so we're going to be doing a bit of this because we're doing exobiology. So the thing is about I wanted to show you this nice little ship, the DBX. Got great visibility up top and around the sides, just to show you that. So that's enough of face tracking. Let's show you what, more importantly, this has to offer. So what I've been doing is I've been spending my farks on these little bits and pieces here, the fuel scoops. So I've done a G5 on this, and what it's done, it's increased it from decimal 3.4 to decimal 5.1. So it's nearly increased it a class size by doing that. So it makes the whole world of difference when you're scooping, which was one of the traditional problems with the DBX. So that's what we've done with this one, just to show you. So I've done exactly the same with the small ship that I'm going to be using today. Oh, and look at the jump range as well. The jump range is pretty good, 71. Could be better because we've got missile racks in there because we've been doing some on-foot business with this particular ship. So it's not optimised so much for jumping range and all that. But what we have is, well, optimised roughly for jump range is our hauler. Optimise as much as I can with regards to jump range, because it's all about experience with exobiology. It's not just about having an extremely lightweight ship. So I should show you the view as well in the hauler, which is not quite as good as what you have in the DBX. So there we go, that's the hauler, good old hauler. Okay, have we got it done right? There we go. I'll show you the build for it. What I've finalised the build. It has taken me quite a while because there's a few things I forgot to bring with me to Colonia, including this lightweight heatsink launcher that I just engineered today. To get it down to decimal 2 tons rather than 1.3, that makes a big difference. We go from 53 to 55 light years, which is significant for this small ship because every ton helps basically. And if you went for increased heat sinks, you'd be looking at 2.6 tons, so that would have a negligible effect upon your jump range there. All the usual business, lightweight, alloys. Oh, I thought I did have the experimental on heavy duty, referee. I should have sorted that one out, but doesn't matter, I hope. Anyway, overcharged power plant stripped down. It's an A rated. You could go D rated if you want. That's the lowest you get. Oh, what the hell? Somebody's at the door. That's a joke, isn't it? Right, hold on, everyone. I'm just going to have to answer that. Christ on the bike. There we go. Sorry everybody. That is not really the time for that because I'm just trying to talk you through the build, that's all. Just a 2-hour stream today as well, so what we've got is power plant, so we got that stripped down basically, G3. Okay, Paul puffed out from running up and down the stairs. Enhanced performance thrusters, dirty drive, drag drive gives us that nearly 700 meters per second speed, which you don't necessarily need, but I do enjoy it. You don't necessarily need it. You could just do 2A or even a 2D would be fine if you're going for extreme jump range, but you know, 2.5 tons, you could save a little bit, I suppose. Increased range, of course, of the FSD. Got deep charge because it's a 2 rated. It's less than a 5. Best for jump range and that. But you could argue mass manager on that as well for fuel consumption. But either way, good. Lightweight life support and sensors. Power distributor, again missing the experimental, but charge enhanced 1D is all you're going to need. Fuel tank 2C, could do with a bigger fuel tank to be honest, but the compromise we've made, as it turns out, is gone for AFMU, so a 2A AFMU auto field maintenance unit instead of a fuel tank. You could argue putting a fuel tank, or getting rid of the Super Cruise Assist even, go for a 1A AMFU and a fuel tank in there, might be better quality of life. But we do have a Guardian frameshift booster, a 3 sized one to give us that extra light years, 7.7 plus. And the fuel scoop, again, this is the enhanced fuel scoop, so I've upgraded this with Farks to get it to G5. And also I'm going to need my joystick, I've just realised, to crack on with this one, so we're going to set off in a minute. Prismatic shield generator, this is actually untested, funnily enough, so hopefully it goes well. It's a 1A reinforced high cap. I always go a bit cautious on these fast exobiology machines for obvious reasons. Super Cruise Assist for my preference, detailed surface scanner, we got an expanded probe G3. That's it, that is our build. Utilities, a heatsink launcher. Oh, actually, we should talk about that. Use a lightweight one, because that is a significant change. It goes from 1.3 to 1.2. I think I did talk about that already. Right, that's enough. We need to take off because we don't have a great deal of time. Not sure exactly where I'm going. I've plotted a random route, or I did do. Nope, I've not plotted a random route. That's disappeared. Have we got any white yellow stars? What about that one over there? Any nice stars? Right, we're just gonna get out of the post box first. We're not gonna go too far today. It only takes a few light years to find undiscovered space at Colonia, so it's not a big deal. I was getting millions of undiscovered at 500 light years yesterday, or was it the day before? So no problems there at all. Okay, there's my EOC carrier. If anybody wants to join the team there, join EOC. We're probably still accepting conscripts or people who want to join. We don't generally try and get people to join, but if they're interested. Joining Ben and team. Where do I want to go? Which one is a neutron star? I was going to neutron star out for a quickie, but maybe I won't. Maybe what I'll do, I'll just go to start off with, how far is that? 200 light years maybe. Basically, we don't want to go towards the bubble. We are not necessarily going towards the centre. Lower, I'm exiting to the left. Maybe I should go a bit more further south as well if that is a coordinate. So 1.6, that's plenty. We're not going to get that far. There's a million jumps. We're not doing that many jumps. So we're just going to jump it out until we get to undiscovered space, roughly. Watch that boost. Ooh, doggy. 660. Not quite the 699 promised off the numbers there. They got the cat there. She's just watching me. She's like, "Why the hell did you not let me out? It's too hot." I mean, it isn't too hot if she's sensible and stays off the pavement, off the tarmac, but she doesn't. She comes in with hot balls. Not having that. Now, the first thing we can tell, watch that fuel scoop. The first issue with this particular ship is the amount of heat generated from fuel scooping. So perhaps I should have gone, rather than stripped down with the power plant, is to gone for a heaty one. Anyway, let's see what we got here. So pre-discovered system, easily. What is that? Nitrogen, very nice. All right. Another 55 light years. Hopefully it'll cool down and not heat up quite as much. We will see. We will see. No camera on today. I've got the. I should put my. What I should do is get a few things up. Like neutron boosts. No, not neutron boosts. Because we are going to do some searching for Exo, but we're not necessarily going to get first find. You know. we're going to see how it goes organically, and then I'll switch on the face tracker once we're nearer the surface, and then that's in the order of the day. So we should be about 100 light years away now. We'll see how we've got 21 bodies. We'll try a quickie. Complete. Very nice. So again, it's getting to that overheat just as it's getting to complete. We're still a little bit close yet. Still a little bit close. And what I'm doing, I'm jumping in. Yeah, that's with the Guardian 3 class. Guardian jumper. Could jump further as well if I was more optimum for jumps, but it's built for fun. And I probably need to do something for the overheating with that power plant as well, because it does overheat while it's scooping. The DBX doesn't do that, because you can scoop from a good third of a tank on the DBX version. I'm not sure if it's an effect of the upgrade. Does it generate more heat? I should have looked at it while we were in port to see if that was a thing. There we go, critical temp. Let's move away. There we go. What's that? Is that all of our bits? I bet that's it, isn't it? I bet there's nothing. Oh no, there's stuff here. Undiscovered. There we go. Undiscovered space, about 150 light years, so not too bad. HMCs. Actually, I'll just turn on the old ED, not the co-pilot. Yeah, the Guardian is the best, one of the best, well, probably the best unlock in the game, because it's once you unlock it, it's free. No, it's not free, but you don't need to do any engineering on it. It adds up to 10 light years with the 5 variety. It's brilliant. It's well worth doing. When you get a chance, head out to. There's lots of videos on it. Head out to Guardian Space, unlock that. Maybe do a bit of extra work to unlock extra bits and pieces, but at least. Oh hello, what was that then? Oh no, it's an ammonia world. I thought it was a water world. Nearly got excited then. And the Guardian ruins are quite fun as well. They're quite spooky in a way, especially when they're in the half light. Oh hello, we've not got all of that. We've got 28 bodies here, so we'll try and get all of them. Where the hell is the rest of it? There's definitely something out here. Maybe it's a gas giant that I'm missing. Something's looping around there. No? Oh, there it is. Yeah. The thing is, I've not been there in the Caspian. I meant to do it to. I was half tempted to make a video, but there is already good enough videos out there, so that's why I never did it. So that's why I've not been back recently. But I've unlocked everything, so except for the SLFs or ship launch vehicle fighters, whatever the hell you call them now, the Guardian ones, because people said they were rubbish. So I followed the herd for a change. I didn't fancy doing the runs when there were so many other things to do. You know how it is. You have all these little jobs on the go and lots of things on the to-do list. But that was at the bottom of the list when you've got everything there. Nice, but I like the Holo. It's a really nice small ship, and hopefully we'll find some good exobiology sites today. If not, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna just do the search. I might start cheating imminently, actually, because this isn't looking that promising. Well, no, let's just start the monitor. Not starting my monitor. Yeah, once you've got those 10 years of maintenance on your fleet carrier, it relieves the pressure. And that's why I didn't buy a fleet carrier for a long time, because I didn't want to be paying the maintenance fees. It seemed a lot at the time. I think it was 5 million, mine's up to 12 now or something large like that. But it's fine, I've got tens of years, 40 years or 50 years in it. Landable with atmosphere. Oh, we've got some bacterium. Oh, it's a Stratum Tectonicas fest. Oh, well, that'd be nice. Oh, well, that'd be nice, Sweetwood. But only 2 plants per planet, so that's not really the kind of planet we're looking for, but obviously we're going to go there, because it's Stratum Tect. Oh, there we go. I'm completely inefficient today. It's a happy Monday. Well, not really. It's been a hard start to the week. I've not done anything. I've not done anything significant. It's not been a hard day. It's just been lack of mental preparedness and dedication. Can't seem to focus. So I started doing this instead. I thought I'll just bin it for the day and I'll do some exobiology. But I like Colonia. I like Colonia. It'd be nice if there were a few more. I know it's kind of the meaning of Colonia is that it's kind of a desolate place. It's like a frontier, isn't it? But I wish there were a few more starports. A few more. Not a million amounts, but just enough to make the bit more variety. Good, right, okay, we want... what's the chances? There's one bio... Oh, right, one bio, here we go. So B2, I think. At least we won't have stratum tectonicas, because then that makes no difference. Anyone can get stratum tectonicas. Yeah, I am worried. I want to tap it up, you know, top it up again. Tap it up, I'm not tapping it up, tapping up. A fleet carrier. Yeah, I need to top it up severely. Well, I've got half of my money in the fleet carrier, half is just in my piggy bank. And then less than half is in bonds, in Fargoid bonds. So, that's good. The other thing is as well about the hauler is, I'm not using SCO, but I could have used it. Obviously it's not SCO native, so you use a lot more fuel on that. They really need to bring out a small kind of exobiology ship, but the Nomad has kind of binned that idea off, I think. But I still want one. I still want the Sidewinder Mark II or Eagle Mark III. Eagle Mark III would be the best. Yeah, I mean that's the thing with Elite Dangerous. You need to start. You need to do the entertaining portions of the game and not get sucked into something that can end up like a doom loop. You know, like the engineers were like that back in the day when you're unlocking them all. There's just one more engineer you need to unlock to complete your build and to optimize your ship. It could get really kind of sad. Oh, I've got one more jump. Here we are. What do you think? 50-50? Toss a coin for it. What's it going to be? I've not got my coin tosser. I've got a coin tosser somewhere. Let's see. It's going to be, isn't it? It's going to be bacterium. We've got a G3 on this probe, on the probes here, so should be good. Right, B2. One bio. Right, good. Okay. We'll see. We'll probably do 2 more jumps after this system, and then there we go, bacterium. I should have targeted the B3 straight away. Here we go. 80% bacterium. So confident. You must love bacterium. You must love it. Must be your favourite. Nice. Nice. I mean, I don't mind a bit of bacterium in fairness, but I'm not going to drop just for bacterium. It could be. It's a bacterium Cerberus. 1.69 million. That was. According to Elite Observatory, I've started to use it as a crutch now, so maybe I should stop that. Yes. The megabacterium. I can't even remember. I used to write them down, all the plants that I was finding. So I'm not sure which bacterium that I'm missing. 49 million osseous for the win. Very nice. I like a bit of osseous. It's big, it's chubby, it's chunky. That's where I like it. Although I'm not looking for osseous this time. I'm looking for frutella and the those stupid fingery ones, isn't it? The fungoidas. The worst of all, the fungoidas. The brown on brown fungoida. Just to enjoy the mountains in the hauler. That's really what I want to do. So I don't want the stratum tectonicas to appear. because it'll waste my time. Because you have to, don't you? It's the law. It would be funny if I didn't go and get it and left it for other commanders, and then nobody ever would because they'd see it scanned. They're like, why has he scanned that planet and it's, you know, why has he not gone down? What are we doing? Come on. Come on, figure it out. Come on, bacterium. There we go. Okay, so the others are fonticulias and other peculiars. That's a little bit unfair, isn't it? A little bit unfair. Maybe we should scan that planet as well, just for the hell of it. There's no need. What's that? What is it? Is it a 4-prober? And then we'll plot our route again. I quite like the ice planets, but I don't go down to them often enough because they don't make the money. Show me the money. Right. Let's select our route again, using my rubbish way of doing it. Why the hell am I going up there? I was going southeast, wasn't I, for some reason? Because 3,000 light years? That's quite a long way, isn't it? 1,000, that's more like it. Doesn't matter. That one will do, Dryode. Good. Right, we'll try a couple more before we resort to the cheating method. And I think we'll get some. We'll try a few of the search, the Exobiology search. Maybe I should put that in my old thingy bob. Put it in the YouTubes, shouldn't I? The Exobiology search. Where's my YouTubes? What the hell? YouTube, it's so technical. View my channel. Oh, not a critical temperature, come on. Not now. Yeah, you take a bit of damage on the fuel scooping with the hauler. It hauls ass though, it hauls ass on the ground when you're on planets. Right, where is my videos? Let's see if I can copy and paste this in. See, I want to SCO out, but it's already overheating. I can't be asked spending my heat sinks. Right, here we go, live. I'm just going to put it in the stream. Spansh, what is it? Tectonicas. Search. For those who don't remember it or know it exists, they can enjoy that. What's that? 895 million. Nice, very nice. I don't know what my PB is actually. I should write these things down, but I just get well, I went through the obsession of stratum tectonicas, obviously. Sulfur dioxide, no life though. We'll jump one more time and then we'll try it. We'll try the stratum tectonicas bodgy system. Only got another hour and a half to go, so we want to get this thing landed on some nice planets, and that'll guarantee it some nice planets, some 6 jobbers, some 6 plants maybe. So, body search, Colonia. We want to get rid of Colonia and put in wherever the hell we are. Maybe we should see how far away from Colonia we are. Probably not far enough. I prefer to get about 500 light years, to be honest. So maybe one more jump will do it. Well, that's more like it. It's not as hot now. Not like a hot ship. I'm not a fan of a hot ship, funnily enough. Right, where are we? Colonia. Where the hell's Colonia? Colonia, where are you? Bloody hell. Oh, it's over there. It's down there. That's a bit of a weird direction, isn't it? Come on, Colonia. We are 250. Right, alright, okay. So, maybe one more jump then. Did we check this system out? Oh, it doesn't matter. We might check it out again. Yeah, I think I went out 500 light years just organically doing the exobiology, but I was only a few hours out, so I got 170 million was the total, so I didn't have a great score, which is why I'm going to be doing some Spanish searchings, I think, to locate the very best planets. It's nice to get first footfall, but it's not the be-all and end-all. I think I just wanna fly my hauler. I wanna enjoy the proper hauler experience. So where the hell are we? So let's have a little look where we are. We are here at Eggpole or something, so about 300 light years away now. So we'll do a copy that one and we'll put it in. Our Colonia reference system is no longer that, it's going to be that. Oh, have I got the right one? I hope so. Nope. So B811, 811, no it won't do that, it will do 825. Well, where the hell's 825? Oh, you scumbag. Let's just have a look at that and just do a little search. Yeah, sometimes you can't. B8, that's going to be a way away, isn't it? See how far we've got to jump for these ones, just out of interest. Watch this, 1,000,000 miles. Oh no, 30 light years, that'll do. Alright, so HMC. Yeah, we'll just go through it in order and see what we can get. All pre-discovered systems, so there's a chance they could have been Stratum Tectonicus. Also, you could have people, if it's like a sixer, some people just drop for the Stratum Tectonicus, so you can get, unlikely, but could get the old first football bonus on the non-Stratum Tectonicus, or the mountain varieties. Prenondalas, another mighty fine day. On the hunt for some exobiologies. In this little ship. As I refuse to buy the Nomad, I refuse to pay money. I've got arcs, but I refuse to pay money for it. Not when I bought the Caspian for arcs. I don't see why I should. Have to pay the full price anyway. Right, where are we on this one? We are B3, is that correct? Looks correct. What else have we got here? Ammonia 4. CO2 4, we'll try that one. Who's got the first footballs? So we got first football there. Matey's got a first. No, oh, no first football there. Okay, then we'll try that one. Nicely. We'll try just the one out of this system, I think, then. Having said I was going to do first footballs. We'll try the SCO just for a laugh. We've got plenty of juice. We can do it. Going to turn on the head tracking as well in a minute once we get down on the planet. Maybe we should turn it on now for the fun of it. But I keep looking to the side to look at my Spansh search. So we've got a number of bodies on this one. And then we are off to another one. Gravity point 2. Okay, that is nice. Hopefully there's no Stratum Tectonicus, because we don't want that. Oh, hello. Where's my... I want the Super Cruise assist.
Body B5. Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable. Landable with atmosphere.
There we go. Getting excited now.
Carbon dioxide atmospheric landable.
We'll get first football on this
Landable
one
with
now,
atmosphere.
so hopefully. Well, we will, won't we? Because nobody's had first football. Oh, that's what it said.
Body B3. Ammonia
We will
atmospheric
see, it
landable.
doesn't matter.
Landable with atmosphere.
The cat's curled up, she's gone to sleep because she's had enough of me not letting her out. But a mighty fine Monday, if I do say so myself. Except for the temperatures in the UK, getting hot this week. I think Thursday is the hot one. Potentially, even in Wales, in May, we could be having 30 degrees Celsius, above 30, 31. And was it mid to high 30s perhaps in the southeast? Oh, nice one. Yeah, Sasha. Well, if you steal the first football, that's fair enough. And if anyone does want to come in and steal my Stratum Tectonicus, my dream, then that's fine. That's fine. It's not the end of the world, is it? But remember that those 50 years. I only have 50 years on that fleet carrier, and you might be taking one more year off me. Oh no, poor me. Oh, Alright,
Body B3.
let's see. It's not going to be
Main host
Stratum,
menu
is it?
personal code eccentric.
Because someone's already been here before. Tussock Fructella. I like Fructella. Oh, Fungoida, we hate that. So we're going to definitely go down. So Fructella and Fungoida are going to be our main ones. Maybe Tussock. Fungoid? What about the Fungoid? We'll just land on the Fungoids. Maybe that one, that stretch out there. I like the new look scanner as well. It does make sense, although it doesn't... Although, do I like it? It isn't fair. It certainly isn't fair. Life is never fair. We know that. Otherwise Mondays wouldn't exist if life was fair, would they? I prefer the old scanner because you can see the mountains. Why can't we have the mountains in a different colour though? Like we've got the blue for the plants, haven't we? So why can't we have red for the mountains or something? I don't know. Green for the mountains? No, maybe not green. Purple. But you know, a different colour for the mountains. Not yellow. Maybe yellow. Red for the mountains. Oh yes, look at this. We are balls deep in the mountainous area here. Look at that. We're going for it today. This is it. This is what I like about the game. And if I'd have carried on, who knows, maybe I would have found this organically without using the Spansh search. But it certainly worked. It worked in our favour. Yeah, problem solved. Start on a Sunday. Or just, let's put the old... Come on, face tracking. There we go. There we go. Face tracking on. So hopefully that doesn't destroy it. So, not much you can see downwards. I suppose that is one of the limitations. But it's like being in a small car. That's the feeling I have with the hauler. And it's got great versatility. It's great manoeuvrability. Great landing footprint. Not as good as the Sidewinder, the Eagle, but it's not far off. Okay, there's our favourite, Frutella. We all love the Frutella, so... Not Frutella. Fungoida, get it? Fungoida. Once the lander gear comes out, we'll easily find a spot. But the main thing I don't like is the exit at the rear, which is why I didn't put it in my top 5 for that one reason. There we go, exit the rear. Oh, load out. We need to get changed to an Explorer. We had a nice Explorer, but I'll change to this one. 35 Celsius, yeah. Well, they were talking about the numbers being potentially a tad high, but we will see. We will see. And the dew point's low, so I think it was like 5 or 7 degrees dew point from that area. It's really warm, but dry air, so more like desert heat than island heat,
300 meters.
Maritime heat.
First partial sample collected.
Although having said that, I've not looked at it, I don't know. One sample, only 2 more to go for the win. What have we got on these? I need to check my samples, don't I? I need to look at my old Elite Observatory and see. So, we have... This is worth 1.67 million, yeah. It's worth it. Considering how difficult the Fungoida can be, especially the brown on brown. This is brown on red brown, so not as hard as it can be. The pay is pretty low, and the easiest, the Stratum Tectonicus, one of the easiest to find, is so easy. It's so easy. It pays so high. Yeah, Thursday is going to be a hot one though. A hot one. There we go, we got some Frutella, not Frutella. Fungoid. Gonna hang out with the Fungoid. Landing gear is down, so we should be able to land it. I should really look where I'm going. Because I don't know where I've been. Okay, should do face tracking as well. That's a bit of a tricky ridge line, that. People drop in the comments, the Nomad would land there. I hate the Nomad and everything it stands for. Even though I one time wanted the Nomad, because it seemed to make sense to me. But I like my small ships. Oh, there we go, there it is. Crab forward a bit. Lovely. hate the Nomad. We should be given discounted Nomad. Those of us who bought the Colonia, the Caspian. We should be giving it half price. And then it would be the price, the maximum price I'd be willing to pay. 8,000 was it?
Second partial sample
I said it
collected.
should be 5 to 8,000, but they didn't listen to me. They don't listen to me. There we go. 2 fungoiders. It's going good on the fungoiders. Going good guns if I was Kemi Badenoch, that's what I would say. Going great guns, I think she said. She was trying to be cool down with the kids. Going great guns. I never try and be down with the kids. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. The kids can see right through you. Unless I'm being sarcastic, and then they don't get it. That's sick. That's totally sick. That's what the cool kids like to say. It's totally sick. The cool kids of 20 years ago. Such an old term, that. Right. I never said it. That is sick. Okay, there's going to be some up here somewhere. He says confidently. I don't even know what direction I'm going in. I paid no attention to that. Which I always take a bearing and make sure I stay on that bearing to stay within the sector, but it looks quite similar where we are now. There's some. Not seeing the Fruitella though. The king of the fruit. Tricky to pick out, but oh, hang on, there's something else down here. I think that's a tussock, not Fruitella. We want the Fruitella. Don't know how much it's going to be worth. There we go. Beautiful landing. I think you can all agree that's as good as a Nomad. But sometimes you would struggle in a a DBX or a Mandalay, but not really in a hauler, and certainly even less so. Yeah, there are ways to make the game easier.
Sample
Definitely, I
collection
agree.
complete.
Oh, there it is. Oh no, yes, it is tussock. What is this tussock? What's it worth? Tussock Catalina,
Tussock container
1.8.
confirmed present.
We really
Base
want
value
that.
1.77 million. Minimum sample
What have
distance
you got?
200 meters.
Fruitella.
First partial sample collected.
I think it was Fruitella, wasn't it? Hello. So tussocks. Yeah. I think they are dumbing down a lot of elements of the game, which it's fine. It's up to you. It's up to you whether you engage or not with that. Eventually, I will get a Nomad and I will use it. But I don't want to
Minimum
end up,
distance reached.
you know,
Traveled over 200 meters
just
from previous
obsessively
sample.
using it all the time, just because it's there. I like to use all my ships, even the old ones that are inefficient, if I can. But everyone gets stuck in like a loop of Mandalay time or Caspian, as in Distant Worlds 3, when under time pressures and things like that. But I don't. For me, that's not really the way to play. Time pressure. I just like to play randomly and as much as possible. Just sit back, enjoy yourself. Unless it's like something like Fargoid and it's meant to be
Second
frenetic.
partial sample collected.
But what I mean is so that you don't have to commit a long period of time just in one optimum ship. I'm not sure whether I'll buy the new miner. I would like to use it, but I hear it's all about mining for steroids for materials, so I'm not sure how useful that is to me. It will be useful to a lot of people, I'm
Minimum
sure.
distance reached. You traveled over
And when
200
it doesn't
meters from
mine
previous sample.
enough materials, people will complain and then they'll buff it to make it mine a ridiculous amount. Oh no, it's not. It's the final one we need. Now this tricky bit is you've got a limit to the angle. I think it was 25 degrees maybe. Let's see if we can land on this slope. It's probably a bit too high. Yeah, 28 is a bit too high. Can we rotate to make that angle a bit less? No, come on. Yeah, that's the other thing that the Nomad does very well, is landing on a slope. But if it's greater than 25 or 26 or something like that, then the hauler can't land it. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Maybe we can land on this ridge line somewhere. Just need to remember our samples are on the left. This reminds me of GTA when you drove cars up the mountain, up Mount Chiliad, and as fast as you can, the Chiliad Challenge, or a bus, whatever else you can figure to climb up it. Right, struggling to find a place to land on that section. Another win for the Nomad, maybe, or one win for the Nomad, possibly. We will see. Come on. You should be able to land there, mate. What else have we got? I hate to bin samples. You can't park there, mate. You can't park there, mate. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's something there. If we jiggle about a bit. That's it. Nope. There. There we go. Got there in the end. Work calls. Thank you very much for joining, Sasha. Have a most excellent afternoon in work. Don't worry, I'll be in work tomorrow. I'll be back. I'm hours up actually, so that's why I finished early. Because I worked so much last week. I need to decrease those hours somewhere. Just as I finally woke up as well, that's when I quit. Well, the last couple of hours, just as I was starting to get things done. That is the way, though. Right, we've got a sample. Oh, did we have some other ones? Because I noticed it did a purpley pinky thing. And we don't have that scanner, do we, with the old... But there we have a scanner. I know. That's the one. That's the bunny right down there. I'm going to jump down to it. That must be the Fruitella. Yes, it is. Lovely portion of Fruitella. Thank you very much. I will have some of that. Is that Metallica? Fruitella Metallica. 1.63 million. Yes, it is. Megabucks.
1.63 million.
Nice. I like that. Am I going to bother with the bacterium? That's the question. I think you know the answer. Not because it's going to be hard, but because it's a waste of time, I think. I'm going to have to come down from the hills. Hey! Okay, let's have a look down into the Valley of Fun Times. So we want to go not very far at all.
You travelled over 150 meters from previous sample.
Unless we have something there. We want some Fruitella looking stuff. That's a rock. Anything? Oh, I might turn the fan on in a minute. Hopefully it doesn't make too much noise. Heat is rising. That could be the computer. I need to remove some dust off it actually. What's that? That's tussock, isn't it? I think that's tussock. Yeah, oh no, Fruitella too. A nice clearing there, ideal. That's number 2. I'll just turn the fan on, which hopefully isn't too noisy. If it is, I can always turn it off. There we go. Just close that. Right, where are we? Yeah, and then the Nomad doesn't win because it
Second partial
exit the
sample
side, doesn't it? I don't know how I feel about that. Probably, maybe it's better than exit the rear, but that's 2. Just one more of the Metallica, and we've won this one. We've won this entire planet then. Nice, I do like it.
reached.
I do like
You
it.
travelled over 150 meters from previous sample.
Oh, look at that. That's tussock. Damn. Got excited. But where there's tussock, there's a little bit of Fruitella. Fruxtella. I mean, the fungoid is just taunting me now. Not had many struggles with fungoida in Colonia so far, since I've returned this time anyway. There we have the Fruitella to finish complete. Surely it's better to orientate that way. That should get it, shouldn't it? But sometimes it's never necessarily the flat surface that you see. It's the rocks it's landing between. I'd like it if you got out to the back of your ship and you fall off a cliff. That would be the ideal mountain. That's my dream. One day I'm going to do that. Oh, what? Where's the food tower? Dude, there it is. Okay. I thought I'd made a mistake then. Me make a mistake? Never. I should put music on. I put music on a while back. But then I stopped for some reason.
Sample collection
Hey,
complete.
look at it. It's beautiful. I mean, if you want to take a picture... Yeah, you just sit there, mate, and we'll take a picture. That's the one, okay. He's got a really funny look to him, that guy, isn't he? It's such a beautiful place when you come out to Colonia. It's hard to leave sometimes, but when the bubble draws you towards it, you've got to respond and head back sometimes. I was almost tempted to head back just to set up my ships. Definitely, we're all done there, right? Because I've been doing a lot of this mucky nonsense. The FARCs, operations. So I've done most of my operations quarter for the week for a change. Which normally I can't be bothered. But I've not set up... I want to make changes to my... not the Anaconda, the other one. Corvette. So, I need to go back to do that. I want to put a multi-cannon on it instead. 2 jumps. So, what are we? 58 light years. Just about 2 jumps on that one. Right, so that's not a bad little sortie. We'll try a few more. Maybe we will go to a Tectonicas place that's been pre-footfalled. Maybe not. We can relax a little bit now. We've done some good landings. That's what I wanted to do. Just over half full, that tank now. So we're going to have to juice up. Critical temperature, do like that. I've not done any scooping yet and we're already overheating. It's funny. Yeah, that is one of the drawbacks. Oh, slight overheat, that's fine. Let's check this system out. Was there anything in it? Alright, calm down. You was at 80% a minute ago, now you're up to 90. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay, it's just me. So this is the system we're looking for. And what's it got on it? Let's just have a wee look. We have B-37. Just one. Just a one cornetto, give it to me. Delicious ice cream, Domino's ice cream. Yeah, the face tracking doesn't work excitingly for when I'm turning sideways at the second screen and drinking drink. It's a little bit all over the place. I can always look down. Oh, that was a bit of a jiggle. Just trying to crick my neck there. Let's see what we've got there. 35 bodies. And we are all fuel scooped up already. That is ideal. There's a number of them. So we've got Silent Angels been to that ammonia world. But are those neons? Yes, they are. Neon, 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 neon. That's the bunny right there, though. So only four, and it may not even be Tectonicas. Sometimes they bag one that isn't. We'll move along until we find happier place, which may be this one right here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I wonder if I can get the eagle to be cooler. I wonder if the eagle's cooler. I don't remember how much these overheat. I'm assuming the eagle is cooler than the hauler, which is probably another reason why I didn't use the hauler a lot back in the day, because of the fuel scooping, and it was certainly the fuel scooping with the eagle as well, but it was more a time thing with the eagle. It took too long to scoop the fuel. But I've now got 3 G5 fuel scoops thanks to
Fuel scooping.
operations
Fuel scooping
complete. Nice. So we got a oneer there. Somebody's got it already. That's a CO2 with FOA, and that'll be another argon. No, NO2. But Speedy's got it with a double header, so I'm assuming it's got Tectonicas, which is not necessarily what we're looking for. But was it 1.9 next? Let's just see where we are. Yes, it is the 1.9er. Okay, we'll try this one. We will go down once the right planet comes up, don't you worry. Oh, 80 light years, referee, that's a long way, isn't it? That's quite a jump, buddy.
charging.
Quite a jump. That's my American accent. Quite a jump, buddy. The cat's just facing me as if I'm gonna let her out, and I'm not, so she's gone to sleep.
4, 3, 2.
Nice. 2 jumps. So a fair whack of the old fuel tank has gone there. Is that a third of the fuel tank based on 1 jump? Fair whack. But in Colonia there's so many stars. This is where the hauler really belongs, because you don't need to worry. Just go a short distance, just jump around. What are we on there? 75%.
Warning.
We had 19 bodies, so we'll check those out before we crack on. Oh,
Warning. Taking heat damage.
screen of doom, nearly there. Alright, we don't have anything on there, so we can jump on once we cool down a bit. I mean, if I was using heat sinks, I'd just be popping them all day long. I'd be constantly synthing.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm keeping my heat sinks for an emergency. Let's have a look at the ship modules. So we got a 94 on the cargo hatch, no surprises there. 89 on Super Cruise Assist, another one that isn't a fan of the heat. We've got a 2 AMFU though, that will do us easily. For this short trek or longer trek, depending upon how it is, it's got the potential to go probably a few thousand light years at this kind of rate. Probably wouldn't get concerned about 5,000 light years round trip really. Anything longer, I'm not sure of the way I play it. DSS, you get to a DSS carrier though, and dump your load, sell your goods or whatever. Temperature critical again. Wonder where you go. How many have we got here? So 6 ammonia. That is incredibly tempting. Fish in a bag. Sky Flyer again, with the 4 or the 6. Oh, look at that one. I am tempted. I'm going to grab, smash and grab. So what I'm going to do, I am going to do a bit of a Philly Flash. What's known as a Philly Flash in the game. Not going to get the first football, obviously, but Tectonicas is 19 million, flat rate. I figure that's worth it. I figures that's worth it based on that less than 2 million a species, that planet that I was just on. So yeah, it is actually worth it to just drop down and tectonic up. But it won't be worth it to go and get the fungoider and the frutella in the hills. But I will be doing that, because that's the whole point. Otherwise it's pointless being in the hauler if we're just doing Tectonicas hunting. I was tempted to bring the DBX out for that, bring it out of... It is out of retirement again now. Mandalay in the bubble, DBX in Colonia. That's the way we roll. Yeah, with the fuel scoop on the Mandalay now, it's... No, sorry, the DBX, the enhanced, the engineered fuel scoop, there's no reason not to use it. And I always did say I want to go on my DBX tour of the galaxy. Now that's the one where eventually I'll go out a bit further with the DBX, I think. Unless I do something...
Ammonia
well,
atmospheric landable with life.
yeah.
May host a new personal codex entry and has high biological value.
Unless
Landable with atmosphere.
I find that the Eagle is the dream ship, and it turns out... Because the Eagle was always the dream ship for carrier-based exobiology. And the Sidewinder, but the Eagle was better because you can exit out the front, which makes it a lot easier. For me, anyway. It's not essential, but it's just rapid, isn't it? Oh, there's a little moon. It's got a little moon with it. A little moonlet. Let's log on to the moon. Let's just smash that one out first. What are we on? 2 probes? 2 probies? We'll have a bit of that. We may as well grab the moon first. Moon on a stick, that's what you want. Okay. Once the moon is down for it, well, maybe we should look at what's on the moon. There's probably some stuff, isn't there? Oh, crick in the neck. Let's see what the moon's got.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Goofy Taxi. Goofy Taxi, that's the adder, the Goofy Taxi, I'll have you know. It's not a goofy taxi, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful machine of exobiology. We're going to be going into the mountains and we're going to find some plants and scan them. But we're going to sabotage some... Well, we're going to grab some Stratum Tectonicas as well. If there is any on this planet. Which there might not be. Sometimes people drop down without the Stratum Tectonicas.
By 50%.
Body B2. May host a new personal codex entry and has high biological value.
Cactoida. Oh, that's an interesting one. There's the Stratum. There's the Fruxtella. Where's the Fungoida? We don't have it. Cactoida we do have. Oh, this is a bit weird. Frutella in there. Cactoida in there. What I might do is do it in reverse order. If I go for Cactoida, let's just, where is the fung? Oh, there is Fungoida. Oh no, Cactoida or Fungoida? Oh, there is a whole load of nonsense here, isn't there? I'm tempted by Fungoida, Cactoida. Oh, which is worth which? Actually, let's have a little look at there. Oh, we're going to go in all the same, aren't we? We're going to go in. Cactoida, what are you worth? 2.48. Fungoida, yeah, we're going to go for Cactoida because it's worth more money. We're doing it for the money.
Flight engaged.
Alright, Cactoida it is then. Okay, we are on Cactoida world. We're in it for the cactoids. And then we're going to go and slant left or right. Can't remember. Right probably now, isn't it? Or forwards. Where's the Cactoida? Forwards. If we just go forward far enough, we will find what we're looking for, which is the Stratum Tectonicas eventually. No, you can't have a Nomad with this. The smallest ship for the Nomad is the Monster T6. What's it called? I can't remember the name of it now. Edzy. T6? No, not that one. Hauler? No. Corsair? Keelback, that's the one. It's a keelback. It's the smallest ship you can use. I've not used the keelback for exobiology, but it's going to have decent handling, decent landings anyway. I'm not sure what the jump range is on the keelback either. There's the Cactoida. Dead ahead. But yeah, eventually I might. I've only got one keel back. Eventually, once it releases for coin, I'll put one on the keel back as well. The Nomad. Oh, slow down. We should try hitting to see what kind of protection we've got. Oh, I thought we had some down there. They showed up. Maybe it's a really red planet, this, isn't it? Red dwarf. There it is. Okay. That's what we're looking for, right there. Right in that little armpit there. If we can just get a nice landing place. A bit too much angle, I think, on there. If we face away, maybe it'll be generous with us. Nope, not that way. Yeah, the cactoids. Yeah, just not fancying the angle. I don't think it's fancying the angle on that. There are some little armpits though. Like in here, there's a really nice armpit. Surely you can fit in there. It's a lot chubbier than you think. Definitely got the gear down. It's saying there's a slope, so there's a bit too much slope on it for some reason, which I don't know, I think I could fit there. But obviously not. There must be something in that angle that isn't right. Don't want to travel too far. I'll lose my biological, won't I? There we go, that's the one. Somewhere there. Back a bit, back a bit. Up your end. Alright, let's see if we can find this sucker. Yeah, the old Nomad. Which I'm refusing to buy on principle. Of course. I bought the Caspian. So I shouldn't have to pay 16,000 for a Nomad. They should fix the Caspian to make it able to land and at the very least be able to gather stratum tectonicus easily. I suffered during Distant Worlds 3, which featured mainly the Caspian because of the waypoints were too far apart from me. It's quite a trek, isn't it? Quite a trek. The Nomad, I imagine, could land a fair bit closer, tinky winky bit closer. But the Eagle would be a bit better, so you do notice a difference between the Eagle and Sidewinder and the likes of the Hauler. The Hauler is ever so slightly bigger, but it's significant
Base value
sometimes.
2.48 million. Minimum sample distance 300 meters. First partial sample collected.
Right, 300 meters. Oh, we might even find some down in the valley down there. Oh, I can see a green in the distance. No, I don't want to be doing carry on walking. Need to look at the angle as well of our attack, angle of attack. But as we can see it already, we might just go for that other hill over the opposite side. Look at that, purples and then greens. No first football for me though. Right, what are we on? Should pay attention to the angles. Oh, bit of a slowdown. Yeah. Notice it has been a bit slower than normal than it used to be.
Minimum distance reached.
The old
You
server's
traveled over
taking a
300
hit,
meters from previous sample.
perhaps. Not sure. So that's where we want to be on that slope right there. Look at that. How do I get to that? Without rolling down the bottom of the mountain. Oh, calm down, don't go so fast. It's a really fast ship, this. Like the Nomad, but it's got shields. Nice shields. Good shields. Alright. Let's go forward a bit. And see if we can find a better sample that's not up halfway up the mountain. Actually, where is my bloody scanner? It's what I normally have on, which you don't need with a Nomad. Comp scanner, number 1. That's the right one, isn't it? Weird. Doesn't seem to be showing. Must be a reason for that. Oh, look at that cliff. That is a hell of a cliff. So we're on 090. That's a bit of a bump. If we can find some cactoids up on this one here, up on top has got to be a big chubby kind of ground to land on. Okay, nothing up here. I might have to circle back. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's... Oh, there. We got some Frutella. No, that's not what we're looking for. Nice easy mode Frutella there. It's going to be over here, isn't it? It's all this lumpy bits, that's where it's hanging out. On the upslopes. Not a lot of them as well, they're just few and far between. This red light isn't the ideal. So that's where you would be winning with the old Nomad. You just pulse scan. Too easy though, isn't it? It's too easy. We don't want to do that. We want to challenge ourselves. In the hall of the classic. He says, oh, what is that there? That's not it, that's Frutella. Okay. Easy to get disorientated. Oh, we've only got 1 of 3 as well. What I want to get out, let's just have a look at our power. Power level should be good. 89% usage, so why the hell have we not got this thing out? Comp scanner. Nothing found. Yeah, okay. There's some Frutella. Alright, the comp scanner's come back out now. Don't know why it wasn't. It must have been deployed. Don't know why I kept hitting it. Well, let's try back where we came from and see if there's any joy. These cactoids. I had to pick the hard one. Hard to find, hard to land. Double bonus. Rather than Frutella easy mode. 1611, okay. And then we need to return to 090 and perhaps not go so fast. Give the graphics card time to catch up. Frutella, nice. Damn, I thought we were easy on Easy Street there. We're spotting them all so easy. Should have been to Specsavers to get some crap glasses. Right, more Frutella. Should have selected Frutella. Yeah, the cactoids can be tricky beasts sometimes. They can be quite rare. But that's the ones I already scanned, isn't it? This is where we started. Hee hee. Which means I think that's where we started. So up ahead somewhere should be some more. Weird, weird, weird. High energy wake. Someone's following me. What's going on there? I am playing in a... I'm not in open today. I was in open previously. Because open just became a bit of a joke with Colonia. Too many belugas spoil the broth apparently. Yeah, it doesn't like these hills, they're well bumpy. Let's rotate and see if we can get something out of this. There we go. It's just the match of getting the right rotation. I'm going to land it anyway. I'm not sure what I'm landing for, but... Oh, come on. Let me down. Not quite getting there, is it? There's a little hot spot right there somewhere. Right. Let's get out and search. Get out, hit a pulse. See where the hell we are. Lots of fruitellers, that's what we're seeing. But we can land with enough rotation. Maybe I should go back to that random bits and pieces. Absolutely nothing there. Don't really want to bin off the cactoids. All I'm seeing here is Frutella though. Craps. Alright. Let's double check the old spreadsheet with the cactoides. So... Wow, this spreadsheet's too complicated. What do we have? Exploring generally cactoides. Rocky hills, that's all it says. It's not very useful, is it? It says Rocky Hills, yeah, no shit. No shit, Sherlock. We are on Rocky Hills. Just want to find the damn stuff. Could have picked a better star as well. Right. Where do we want to go to? Let's go for those. Those are the hilliest of hills over there. There's got to be some cactoids over there. Still need to find the Spansh Tectonicas yet as well. Doesn't look to be a great deal dead ahead. I mean, we'll just find it and then we'll worry about landing this sucker then. These are hellish hills though. They even have the red colour that you'd associate with hell. I'm not sure there is a hell though. I mean, this isn't hell. This is a challenge. Alright. This is where we do it. Look in every nook and cranny. I'm beginning to worry that we're moving out of the zone where they are orientated, but this looks pretty similar. There should be some here. What else have we got? We've got more bumpy stuff on the downslope. Yeah, I'm kind of jealous of the person that discovered this place in the first football now. He must have had some moments trying to get hold of the cactoides. There's got to be some in that crevice there. Where else would it possibly be? What's this here? Same old Stella. What we're on? 16:18. We still have time. Another 40 minutes or so. Didn't think I'd get bogged down in a cactoid though. Also, don't want to abandon it for the stream, but we just can't find enough damn well samples. Might have to go back into Super Cruise to finish this one. Or bin it. What's that there? Cactoid. That's the bugger. Look at it, just one. Just one. Every now and then you'll see just one, and yeah, I get the Nomad, it would be a lot easier just to bling it. Just keep hitting the Nomad scan and you would be able to see it a bit easier, but even with the Nomad scan, there doesn't seem to be many of them out there. And then we got the struggle of trying to find somewhere to land. So we got a slope and a very small parking area there. That's tricky. This peak is not going to be somewhere we're going to be able to land. 25-degree angle, if that's greater than 25 degree, which it is, I think, we're not going to be able to land it. 24 from that angle, but doesn't like it. Not sure that's how it works, but you can just rotate and fiddle it that way. That's a struggle, isn't it? That's a hell of a struggle. It's like, if we can just get it back here. We could surely crack on. I mean, what are we in there? Even that small space with this small ship, there's probably wing clipping coming into play somewhere there that it's not liking it. It needs to have the level feet as well. Probably not quite there. Maybe if we jiggle a bit, it'll turn blue. It doesn't like these slopes though, even if it can be found. Yeah, some dude with a Nomad, they've landed it already. What about on the slope here? That sample is behind us. Anything further away, and we're going to have to. We've lost the sample, I think, at that point, because everything's off a cliff edge. This is not a nice place to land. I wonder if even the Eagle would be able to manage this one. It's a slope, that's the problem. And the little crevices are just not quite enough. That looks a little bit triangular, that ridge line there. But as soon as we get on it, I bet it'll be just like a razor's edge is what it'll think. Yeah, it thinks it's a razor. What are you trying to land on there for? Yeah. Yeah, that's way out, isn't it? Look at that. Look at the curve. Extreme. It looks right from above, but then you look at it. We need like parking cameras on this thing. I'm not even sure of where the damn sample is now. So we're in the right area. We can find them, we just can't land it. Which means we need to jog on, probably. There's a landing place there, but I don't think we're going to have any samples, or are we? Oh, look at this. Johnny Sample, there's millions of them. What the hell? Where do they all come from? Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Right, where are you? This one that we've squashed, maybe we'll sample that one. A downtrodden one before it dies.
Second partial sample collected.
Damn, I wish I'd have brought my the Sidewinder, that would have been interesting. 300 meters. Okay, we've got the black screen of doom. Must be lots of people playing the operations. There are still a fair few people playing the old operations now. A lot of experienced people as well, which is nice. They know what they're doing. Is this going to be far enough? No, it's a Fuchsteller, but it's not to say there
Minimum
isn't
distance
another
reached.
one.
You traveled over 300 meters from previous sample.
What's that there? More Fruiteller? Oh, is that one? No. I mean, if we can get anything on these upslopes. We're going back now. Okay, let's try the upslopes. That was a beautiful plateau where it saved us with our second sample there. If we can just find another like that, job's a good one. We can do the Fruitella and then Stratum Tect. Maybe Fungoida, maybe not. What's that down there? Fruitella, isn't it? It's gonna be. It sniffed a Fruxtella. Yeah, damn you, Fruxtella. Okay, anything else? We could do one of them big batches that we can see from a mile off. No. Computer says no. We're back. I think we're going back to where we began, where we commenced. Right, those are those sharp mountains where we had zero joy. This is an interesting crevice right here. Reminds me of my friend Fat Phil. What's that there? My old friend Fat Phil. Okay. Where are we? No, nothing there. Oh, we're jiggling a little bit. A little bit of jiggling. Oh, what's that? Fruxtella. Get excited by anything here. Just one more, isn't it? One more. It's always that one sample. It's proper fungoided me, this one. Cactoid, you know, sometimes cactoid does defeat you. But I think it's only fungoid that I've abandoned. That's the only species. Rage quit. I don't fancy rage quitting. There's one. If we can find a landings, we have our final sample, but it looks very similar, this terrain. It's all the up and downs, isn't it? Just need one flash of blue though, that's all we need. Do have a plateau about now. Shame you can't, you can't abseil down on a pole, on a rope, not a pole. You can pole dance down. That would be nice. Right, forget the nomad. We just want to pole dance down. That's the one. Oh, it's not even scanning it. These are some mighty big rocks over this side. And then there's a lot of slope. And you get so you can't see anything. I think that's a bust on that sample. We found one. Not enough, is it though? It's not enough. Oh, hang on. We could walk it all the way around if we remember where the hell it is, if we land there. if we can find wherever the hell that blue was. That's a hell of a walk. Oh, it's doing the disappearing trick. Very nice, I like that. You definitely flashed up blue. You've got to honour that blue. Come on, Hauler. Come on, naive destiny. You can do it. Oh, look at this. So near, but so far. It's not going to give it me, is it? Okay, let's try a rotation. This is ridiculous direction, but no, it's not going to show it. Ah, damn you. Scumbag. What about this up here? There's a nice almost plateau, but it might be too high. For the fungoid. You never know. Don't want to give up on the fungoid though. Not the fungoid, the cactoid sounds the same, doesn't it? Pretty good work, cactoid. What's that there? That's an odd shape. That's an interesting shape there. There it is, fungoid. We've got to have a landing up here. We've got to. There we go. Okay. Come on, down it. Down it, down it. Unsuitable terrain. Not that one though. Oh, yes! 3 of 3. Where are you? Now, where the hell are you, little fungoider? Fungoider, cactoider. Looks a bit like a penis, doesn't it? It's got 2 testicles on either side and the shaft. Very odd.
Sample
Oh,
collection
that's
complete.
horrible. Should take my picture of that one. Right, where are our next chums? So this is the Frutella. This is more normal behaviour. Back to normal now. I think you can all agree that that is the most difficult conditions that we can find out here. Anywhere. And we did manage one difficult landing right at the start. Though struggled on a number of occasions. I'm not walking it in though. Even though I did a little walk right at the start.
Fruit XR Metallicum confirmed present.
Metallica,
Base
a lot
value
easier.
1.63 million. Minimum sample distance 150 meters. First partial sample collected.
What a beautiful machine, look at that. I could have put an SRV in there, but I didn't. Never admit defeat by putting an SRV in if you've got a really small one. You've got a small one. Right, so what were we doing? We're well out. We are well out, well hard. Let's go down into the valley floor. We'll get some easy samples of the
Minimum
Frutella.
distance reached. You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample.
Vertically, we will find some vertical Frutella. What is that? What was that then? There was something. I thought there was something below. Probably just a rock, isn't it? Not Frutella. I thought it was like the other one. Oh, look at that bloody cactoida! Look, easy catch cactoida. It's all over the place now. It's laughing at me. It's like, what were you doing back there, you idiot? We were right here. All along, we were right here. Never mind. I think we're on track with 090,
Second partial sample
so
collected.
we'll get one more sample in this little valley area. And then we'll go 090, 600 and odd meters per second, and crack on, lads. 150 is all we want, so this is an... Oh look, there's more of it there! It's all over the shop.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample.
See, that's frustrating. That's a little bit frustrating, so it is. Am I landing or am I just bouncing? What is going on with my phone? It's kind of flashing up to me. Send a video, not another Facebook video, I hope. Bloody Facebook. Good, it's green. I was worried then, I was thinking maybe it won't show up as green. Yes.
Sample collection complete.
I don't need a nomad, it's fine. Who needs a nomad? I will eventually compare. Right, what are we on? 360. So we want 90, wasn't it? I think it was 090, I think. Let's change the biome. Change the track, dude. So we'll get half the biologicals. Came here for the Stratum Tectonicas win. And then we'll scout around a few more systems. Not bad. Making a few million. Right, if you want the Stratum Tectonicas sniping glory, we probably want to go a bit further out, in all fairness to him. Such a nice ship. I think this was a Stratum Tectonicas Badlands. There's something down there. There it is. Watch this for easy. Easy landings. Eventually it'll find its place. Lovely. I mean, I could have just brought the DBX and just done Stratum Tect, but it's not. That's not entertaining, is it? Just literally coming, grabbing one sample and then foxtrotting Oscar. And imagine doing that in the mountains in a DBX. The DBX is huge in comparison. Huge. It's humongous. Just 500 meters. Half a kilometre. Look at the speed it goes with the gear down. Absolutely insane velocities. I am missing my windows though on the like the Mandalay has its nice windows, doesn't it? It doesn't quite have that. I mean, doesn't a Nomad have some glass at the floor to help you to navigate, which is a nice feature. No, the Eagle doesn't have it either. In fairness.
Second partial sample collected.
But they're so small that you don't really need it. Because the Eagle, you exit the front, so you can level it up, you can see it in front of you. Whereas I find judging the distance with the rear exit a bit more difficult. Which is why I don't like exiting the rear.
You travelled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Right, we've got one there. So once we're over this ridge line, this should be it. Plonk it down. Plonk it down. And get some Stratum Tect in you. Get that in you. Yeah, I was watching my chum Gavlar's stream early on today, this morning, I think it was. Kurd Nerd Gaming. Brilliant Australian fella. He does love the Nomad. It's his favourite. He's never blown it up as well, so it's probably a skill issue when people blow it up. Probably, I don't know. I've not flown one, so to see if it is a skill issue. Right, we've got that. We have that. So what else did we have in this system? We had more pre-discovered, pre-loved gear, didn't we? Oh yeah, so we could get some more bits and pieces off here. Tectonicas. Fungoida is... oh, that's 3.3 apparently. Oh, 1.67. I know which one it's going to be. Oh, yes. No, we'll leave it. We'll leave it and we will get the next one on the go. Where are we at? 919 B2. So 919 B3, no, B1110. Should have really jumped into Mega Cruise while I was farting around then. But I'm going to check this out, you never know.
Frameshift drive charging.
You never know. B1110. And then we're on to page 2 of the Spanish Inquisition. The Spansh Tectonicas finder. Now, if you want to know how to do the Spansh search, just look in my description of this video. There's the Spansh search, and change in the main fields, change your source region to Colonia or wherever it is that you are. Just copy and paste it in whatever star system you're at, and it'll find all the nearest star systems and decide for you which ones probably have stratum tectonicus. It doesn't tell you if they absolutely have tectonicus though, so bear that in mind. Don't get your hopes mega up. But it's normally a good chance. It's normally a pretty good chance, especially on the high population. Oh, a bit of heat damage. Like this one has, 6 on an ammonia. First discovered, not yet mapped, or anything. I'll tell you what that's like. Rocking horse poo. Oh, this is good. Oh, we only got 20 minutes of the stream left. But we're going to go straight in, balls deep, Tectonicus. Oh, and it's a hell of a long way away, so 265. It's a long way for the old hauler, but it'll be fine. Overheats quite a fair bit, so maybe we need to use heat sinks for the optimum, but yeah, we'll just keep tapping it, give it the old love taps, and see if we can get there. Yeah, it's a little bit like, it's not the worst overheating ship ever. It's not like the old Lacon T9, but you know, it really is bottom tier for overheatings. I need to check my power plant and put a thermal vent on it, which will help a little bit, a peedy bit. A little bit is all you need sometimes as well, which means more engineering in Colonia. There is some engineering I need to do though, so it does make sense. We're not far, so I can return back. Do those little bits. The Spanish Inquisition. Oh, we'll do another love tap. I mean, there's probably no need. I was up to 300C then, wasn't I? Oh, 1415. Oh, wonderful. It's taking a bit of damage from that one. Should have popped the heatsink. Hopefully it doesn't come down below what we were before, which was 300C, I think. 200 now. Okay, we've dropped 68 light-year, 68,000 light seconds, not light years. We may have broken the back of it, up to 600. Might just leave the love taps now, because we've got a steady 600C. Let's have a look at the rest of the system and see what we've got. We have a big fat load of nothing. Curious. So what was this system? This was B1110, so we were on to page 2 next. Okay, pretty good. Nearly 700C, we'll be reaching a maximum soon, surely. But we've got about half a fuel tank. That'll serve us for one more jump, and then a bit of a refuel job. Might have to drop a heatsink there, to be honest. Because we use so much juice getting out here. In SCO, which again, it's why we really need an SCO, a proper small SCO ship. I don't mean a hauler small, I mean smaller than hauler. You need the Sidewinder Mark II, but the Mark II Sidewinder, you need your exit out of the front of the Sidewinder. That's all I want. Exactly the same stats, except for the SCO. Fuel efficiency should be better, more akin to the Caspian. Range can be exactly the same, maybe a little bit better. 5-10 light years wouldn't hurt. Yeah, if they want to sell it, they want to make it probably 60 light years easily, with fully kitted out, with enhanced thrusters, or even give it those special thrusters that the Mark II mega thrusters that the Caspian has. Just make it a bit like the Caspian, but a Sidewinder for the ultimate exobiology, and put a scanner on just like the Nomad has. And that will put the cat amongst the pigeons, it really will. It's like, will you then choose the lower range Sidewinder Mark II, or will you choose the Nomad piggybacked on a Caspian? But I suspect they won't do it, because they chose the other alternative, which was the Nomad. You know, it doesn't leave a lot of reasons to invest in small ships for exobiology now. But I think they could do it. They could make it good, make it better. There's still sneakiness in there where they could wave their magic wand and make the Sidewinder Mark II worse on jump range, obviously, than the Caspian, but, and here's the fun bit, but you can put on your nice shields, you can put on your speedy boosters, speedy thrusters, but you can also have just enough to go into the black for medium range, not long range, just enough survival kind of kit. So AMFUs, double AMFUs, no SRVs. You could sacrifice one AMFU for an SRV, but you don't need it because the footprint is so small, so wonderfully small. Like I had my Sidewinder for Distant Worlds 3, but I think it's like 47 light years or something like that, maybe close to 50 I had, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for the 10,000 light years per week. It was just too far for me to realistically travel in a Sidewinder. There was a set of cool guys though, and they travelled in the Sidewinder throughout the entire expedition. That's impressive. I got my my Sidewinder and my Distant Worlds 3 badges there. Look at that, Distant Worlds 3 badge to prove that I did do it. I could have just scanned the beacon. No, I did some live streaming on it, so you can see that I did do it. I live streamed most of it, so it's all on the web somewhere. It's all on the YouTubes. It's a nice looking ship. It is. I just need a decent paint job. If it looked like that as the paint job, that would be ideal. I could do that paint job. I think the paint job at the moment isn't quite up to my preferences. "13,000 light years. We are not far now. Oh, we are well into the cooldown. Less than 200 C. I can check my phone, see what's going on there. See if there's any requests. Any requests from the phone? No. There are no requests on the phone, okay. Alright. So warm outside, but maybe I'll go for a jog later. Maybe I'll do some exercise, do some fitness. Fitness. Maybe. Get the frick out of here. Oh, what the hell? We got Catkin arriving on Friday, oh no. Dooby dooby doo. Oh, I think I need to change that. Oh, I need to change that, don't I? Gonna have to change that. Oh, we can do the old Explorer route, can't we? So, what we need to do eventually is a super cruise. Actually, what is it? It's a 4-prober. So that's why they didn't do it, because it's so far away. It must have been pre-SCO that this got discovered. Catkins. So that's why nobody's been here. So it doesn't mean there's going to be Stratum Tectonicus at all. But there's going to be some decent plants, so we're going to descend all the same. Not sure how many we're going to get. We're going to bag, so we'll bag the easiest first, and then we'll move into the mountains and get the harder stuff. So, oh, you come on, referee, what's going on here? What the hell? Come on, Crapkin. My homepage. Crapkin. Don't want to get 50% off. Go away. Just show me my bloody homepage, you scumbag. 17. We're getting close. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Oh, there we go. Hey, doggy. Oh, my phone is overheating.
Odyssey
Overheating.
6. Ammonia atmospheric landable with life.
Beautiful.
May host a new personal codex entry. Landable with atmosphere.
Right, good. Delay. Delay tactics, that always works. Oh, just stretching out a bit there. Okay, we've made it. So you can see why nobody went out here in a non-SCO compliant ship. Because that would have taken even longer. Just about even longer. Non-SCO. But we're here now. We're going to crack on, lads, and we're going to see if we can find some mighty fine plants. 6 of them to go for. Good chance of the Dream Tectonicus. I actually want Tectonicus this time, but chances... It's a good chance. It's a good chance. Come on.
Personal codex entry and
There we go,
biological
Stratum,
value.
okay. Frutella, Tussox, Bacterium, Cactoida, our enemy, Cactoida, Fungoida. We will go for Stratum to start off with. Just turn this off. Hold on, let's just put combat mode and make sure we got it all correct. So we want to rub up against some mountains and mountains. There's a nice mountain range there. Up to the north or south, I don't know which pole that is. We'll drop in and hopefully we will get a nice mountain range. Oh, actually there's a nice mountain range there. Dead ahead. Oh, get the orbital flight right. Okay, slow down a bit, mate. Slow down a bit. Frutella, see? Frutella in the mountains. And Fungoida as well in the mountains. Alright. Tussock in the mountains. Bacterium on ground. Cactoida, to hell with you. We're going to get the Stratum. Cactoida is somewhere... I think we're going to have to come back into orbit to get the Cactoids. And we're probably not going to do it today. We're probably going to reach the end of the stream by then. We'll just land it in the mountains somewhere. And then we will make our tea. What are you having for your tea times? We had our breakfast, dinner, tea, have we? It's going to be bean chili. Chili sin carne. We'll have some beans. Not baked beans. Not Heinz baked beans. So 310 is where we're heading, and then we're getting balls deep into those mountains because we want to find those. We want to see the Frutella. I like the sound of the ship as well. It makes a little ding 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 noise. Some people might hate that, so it may not be the ship for you. But eventually, once you've got bored of the SCO ships and everything else, and the nomads, once you're bored of all that, you might want to try this. Just for fun. Ready to sample. Go ahead. First football, there we go.
Stratum Tectonicas confirmed present. Base value 19.01 million. Minimum sample distance 500 meters. First partial sample collected.
What I used to do was this. I used to put gear up, boost, gear down, unboost
Minimum distance reached.
to get the minimum
You traveled
distance.
over 500 meters from previous sample.
But it's so quick. It's so quick. You end up way too far in advance. Where is this one here? Look, there's a sample. I've got to go over it, not run it over something. Estimate how long these things are. They're always longer than you think, these ships. A long ship. I like a long ship. Some more Tectonicas. Wonderful.
Second partial sample collected.
Still wish it was SEO compliant though, I still do. Vegetable masala for your tea. Oh yes, very nice. No curry for me for a change. Gotta do something different.
Minimum distance
With
reached.
the spice, a different
You traveled
spicy
over
dish
500
instead.
meters from previous sample.
Can't wait. Can you wait? I only had a bit of fruit really and some biscuits. I had something really random. Fruit and cream crackers. That's weird, isn't it? Yeah. I just couldn't be asked to make. I didn't feel hungry. Couldn't be asked. So tomorrow I will try harder tomorrow to make something more enjoyable. Pasta, perhaps. Hooray! Oh, I didn't do the double drop, did I? I should have got
Sample
in
collection complete.
to the bacterium and the stratum, you see. What's that dust over there? Is that like some kind of haboob? Isn't it? Look, there's dust lifting up over there. Right there. Is that like, not a dust devil, but is that like just an area of dust getting blown across? Yeah. That must be from my ship. It's lifted the dust off the ground. I didn't realise it did that. Mighty fine. Okay. Warning, ship under attack. There was a fight or flight moment though when I saw that message, even though I knew I had just shot it myself. Oh, hello. An exception has occurred in your application. Which application? Okay, it wasn't this application. That's nice. It's never good. Right. So before we go to the mountains, we want to find some of that. Oh, there's some. There it is back there. It's a pale coloured business, isn't it? There it is. Pale, pale. Loves a bit of, oh, hello. Loves a bit of pale bacterium. Hoffy bacterium, whatever the word for pale is. Don't know. Bacterium brown. Brown is brown.
Bacterium
Yeah.
Alcinium confirmed present.
Apparently.
Base value 1.66 million. Minimum sample distance 500 meters.
1.66 million. Imagine
First
if that
partial
was
sample
real
collected.
money. That's the most boring thing anyone's ever said. Imagine if it was real, that would be change my life. I
Minimum
could
distance
retire.
reached. You
At
travelled over
last.
500 meters from previous sample.
Quite enjoying working actually. Don't need to retire yet. If I won $1 million, I might be one of them annoying people who wouldn't retire immediately. I might just work a 2-day week for another few years. I mean, at least 2 years. I'd do at least 2 more years. But I might cheat and just do 2 to 3 day weeks. That would annoy them. Suck on that, HR. Figure that one out. Losers.
Minimum
You
distance
lose.
reached. You
Here we
travelled
go.
over 500 meters from previous sample.
Wonderful ship, though. Wonderful ship. It's got its weak. It's got its features, you know. The old hauler. That can challenge you. There it is again. There's that
Sample
dust that's
collection
been dragged up. I need to look at that dust, don't I? Okay, we'll try and launch it. So we'll do another 10 minutes or so, but we need to get the stuff in the mountains, of course. But if I go external view, I don't want that one, do I? I want to go like that. Is that lifting dust off? Can't tell, can I? Oh, there it is. The dust is coming, yeah. So if I go like... Look, we're in the dust zone. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. How weird. I've not noticed that it lifts dust off the planet's surface. It would be more dust than that with this kind of... that's like sand... dirt there, isn't it? Nice. Let's take a picture. The dust lifting off. Oh, nearly smashed it there. Nearly smashed it. Oh, I am actually smashing it. That was I think that was a slide. It's like a rail slide. Pretty cool. Nice. All right, let's stop messing before we blow ourselves up. What is that there? We got Frutella. Is that tussock? That's tussock, isn't it? That is a hell of a lot of tussock.
Landing gear deployed.
Don't mind if I do. Maybe. Oh, I should have got the edge of the tussock. I could do a quickie, couldn't I? Quick sortie to the edge. Oh, we're right in the middle. This is not where we want to be, but let's see what we can do though. Tussock.
Tussock K Kenner confirmed present.
Tussock
Base value
Katie.
1.77 million. Minimum sample distance 200 meters. First partial sample collected.
What is that? It? Is that how far we've got to go? No, it's all just blueies. Lots of blueies. Okay. Yeah. Which is nice. We'll go to the edge. May as well. Midnight Runners 2 has come online. If I had got the edge from the start, not the guy from
Minimum distance reached.
the
You
edge, that
travelled over
guitar
200
player.
meters from previous
Not the
sample.
guitar player. I would have got it at least 2 samples, I reckon. I was too excited about the dust that I've been creating. Well, that's reducing your visibility, you see, the dust. That's the problem with it. Pilots can get disorientated. I was making my own personal haboob,
Second partial sample
which
collected.
is the name for dust storms that are generated from cumulonimbus thunderstorms, lines of thunderstorms normally associated with the intertropical convergence zone, which will currently be north of the equator because it's our summer. That means we get it. We get it. It's ours. The northerners.
Minimum
I mean,
distance reached.
by northerners, it's still
You
a
travelled over
tropic zone.
200 meters from previous
Oh,
sample.
look at this! I think I've got it there, haven't I? If I land this sucker, I'll have 2 in 1. I reckon, but if I go a bit further, just to cement my victory, like here, we can double it. We can. No, we can't double it. What is that about? We're on the borderline between the two, aren't we? Weird, weird, weird. I think we need to go a bit more right. Not Nigel. Not Nigel, right? I was reading about Hitler. I've been getting into my book about Hitler. Hitler versus Stalin. 1930s, when Stalin was winning Hitler, he was winning. But Hitler's just started at this point, you know, he's just about to get into it. But it's scary. Look at history repeating itself, though. You know, with the right wing. Yeah, it's very scary. And you look at the way they used the new media. They used video, which was new back in those days. And they were taking it out to the rural masses to get the rural people to vote for them. So, sound familiar? Well, hopefully we're alright. Although if we have Plaid Cymru, I think I know which way I would vote if we ever had a referendum. I don't know, it's just too many mistakes they're making now. We'll see how new Labour, new what's-his-face Labour, that the King of the North, isn't it? We'll see what the King of the North does, but I'm not convinced. Oh, have I just lost my one sample? The one tussock that I need, isn't it? For the win. Going around in circles here. Okay, tussock, you win. We're going to go back and find that massive patch of tussocks. And then we are going to see what we can do. Oh, come on. You can do it, tussocks. Right, we're going back to our tussock patch. Our fairy tale dream ending, the tussocks. I don't know if I'm too far north here, too far up in the crevice, because it's similar kind of biome, but it seems all fruitella, so there is a bit of an overlap, and I thought this would be more tussock than fruitella, to be honest, but it's obviously rocky enough to give it the hand of fruitella. Is this where our tussock land was? Damn it, every time I see that smooth terrain in the distance, it disappears. Let's go back in a bit. I've started on the tussock now, so I need to end this tussock, don't I? Oh, what the hell have I done with my tussock? Just give me some tussock. Not fruitella. Well, that's tussock. If I can land it. If I can land this sucker, we've got it right there. With fruitella. But... oh no. Do we really believe? No. This one here. This slope here. No. Nage. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, you're not landing that there. Have I even got landing gear down? Yes, I have. Why is it not doing it? Come on. The slope is surely enough because it's 25 degrees. I thought we had 25 degrees and we're good. What's this? What slope is this? 26. Oh, come on. Give me a degree. 21, it should be able to do that easy. Easy should be able to do that all day long. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it was 20 degrees. What? It can't be. No, that's, no, it's 25. No, 23. Oh, what the hell was that then? There was a blue flashed up for a microsecond. A millisecond of blue. Oh, 1707. I'm not even in the mountains properly. I just want to land this tussock nonsense. I think it was back a bit. Phew. Oh, I need to check the angle on that, don't I? Because that's going to be a decider. So we got one more tussock, and then we got the fruitella, We'll head into the mountains to finish the fruitella, see if we can finish them. Hopefully we can. We should be able to finish them. And then it'll be the end of the stream, I think. Unless it crashes. Unless it crashes. Possibly it may well crash. Oh, get off. I don't want to board the ship. Not yet. Oh, tussock. It's a bit far away, isn't it? Oh, is it because... That's Frutella, okay. Oh, it's a fair way, it's a PD bit, way bit up slope. I always thought the Fruxtella was the hardy one that was on the up slopes. This tussock seems to be a bit more hardcore in ways. Alright. So, we could get it 2 in 1, can't we?
Sample collection complete.
Get the furthest reaching Frutella, and then if we reach down below, those other Frutella might give us our second sample.
Base value 1.63 million. Minimum sample distance 150 meters. First partial sample.
Yep, there it is. There she blows. So we just need to find one mountainous Fruxtella. Oh, but then I leave like 3 samples to get at, don't I? But I am going to have to come back for the Fungoida because that's...
You traveled over 150
Actually,
meters from
Fungoida
previous
is
sample.
there as well, isn't it? Is it worth starting the Fungoida? If we're assuming we can get an easy win on the Frutella. Because you know what Fungoida's like, it's very hit or miss. Don't know which one to do. What a nice looking ship. I'm a big fan, big fan.
Minimum distance reached. You traveled over 150 meters from
Oh,
previous
it's
sample.
still got the haboobs up there, the dust storms. Well, dust storms, I mean blowing dust really, it's not a storm, is it? Not like a haboob. Right. If we can find an impressive Fruxtella up here. What about that? How's about that then, boys and girls? How's about that? Oh crap, I didn't check the angle. Idiot. So it must be less than 25 then, that we can land at. Whereas it might be 30 degrees or something on the Nomad. So it can stick to the side of mountains. Oh yes. Right, where are we? 150 meters. We've definitely reached that point. Alright, stop bumping, mate. Stop bumping. Calm down. That's tussocks. We've done those. We've done tussocks. We don't need any more of them. We don't need any more of you. We just need to get a lander. More tussocks. We want a nice slope that isn't too much of a gradient. That is just right. Frutella, that... No, tussock. I think they're just interchangeable, aren't they? Ultimately, the Frutella and tussock just change, dependent upon which one you want. Tussock. The angles of this mountain range are quite cheeky. I'm suddenly not feeling confident about Fungoidas. What is all that? Look at all that tussock. Wow. That's immense. Yeah, eventually, maybe they'll release the scanner for normal ships that the Nomad has, so that you can do easy mode. That'd be funny. Or they release it for arcs. That's the best way to do it. Module. As soon as we start paying for modules for arcs, that's it. That's the game changer. Oh, hang on. I had a flash. Nice. Nice. Right a bit. Up your end. Look at that. Still not checked the angle, but I don't think there was much of an angle on it. I suppose we'll never know. Coming up to 1/4 past, so... And then, need to do some rice. I'm not bloody measuring it out though.
Sample collection complete.
I'm not doing that mucky nonsense, I'm just going to make it. Have what you have. Figure out the measurement yourself. What is going on there? Oh, someone's cracking off about something. I'm going to have to check my phone at the end of this and see what everyone's cracking off about. Who knows what they're on about. Thursday's temperatures maybe, yeah, all cracking off about, oh, 30 degrees, referee. I think it's, maybe it's, what's Tuesday, is that 20, mid-20s of Celsius, maybe high 20s Wednesday, is that how it's going on? I can't remember now. Well, all be on the app, it'll all be on the app, right. Fungoids, so, if we want to have a fun time in the mountains, we'll find some fungoids. Maybe we'll find one fungoid before the end of the stream. Hopefully it's not a brown on brown. Hopefully it's that funky pale kind of brown, that kind of mustard, not mustard is it? Something to say mustard, that pale brown. I know a fungoid when I see them. Come on, fungoid. As long as it's not a cactoid, I don't want to see a cactoid. Just a fungoid, my old friend. I abandoned 1 or 2 samples ever of the fungoids. The only one I've abandoned still. Only ever abandoned fungoids. I have deliberately abandoned bacteriums, but I don't count that. Yeah, it's all about the money, isn't it? It's not personal. Whereas the fungoid, it was personal, as it often becomes. The speed of this thing, it is a bit too rapid for me, to be honest, or for the computer to be precise, because it's trying to do the stream and it's trying to keep its FPS up, and I'm trying to scan. As I'm scanning across, it's trying to figure out what's going on. There we go, it's a pale one, it is the pale one, the light mustard colour fungoid. We've got it. Now do I feel lucky, punk? That is the question. You know what fungoid's like. I'm going to be in the shizer if I don't get the tea made. Pretend I've had a hard day working. Will I get away with that though? Will that be bought? No, I don't think so, because I'll be honest and say I did some streaming. Because there's video evidence of it. Well, I finished work early, I started streaming, I started playing computer games rather than make the tea. It's my turn to make the tea. My lovely wife made the tea yesterday. Although we made it together actually, but
you travelled over 300 meters from previous sample.
It was one of them weird recipe jobs where you make it from a recipe, I think. Oh yes. Right, the pale fungoid is what we want. We want the computer to treat us. The mountains, if we pray long and hard, we might get treated by the mountains to the pale fungoid. She's out there somewhere. Just keep your eyes peeled. Whatever, keep your eyes peeled. I suppose you could think of the eyelids as peelers, couldn't you? It's like a skin. It is a skin that peels back. Keep your eyes peeled, keep your eyes open, keep your peepers open. Unwelled. Unwelled. Alright. Need to remember some Welsh. Need to try and remember Welsh. Whenever you can, it seems to be, apparently according to the news, they said the language is dying, which, that needs to stop happening. You know, Plaid Cymru need to do something about that. They really do. There's lots of Lots of Brummies as well that are willing to learn the language. It's not just Welsh natives who want to learn a language. There's a lot of people. And although there is some support, it doesn't always work. Classes die with very good teachers because it's hard. Language learning is hard. The Welsh language is probably one of the hardest. Oh, here we go. Look at that over there. You see that? That's nearly perfect. Nearly.
Minimum distance reached.
It is.
You travelled over
We got
300
some
meters from
blues
previous
as
sample.
well. On the way up slope, we had some blues back there. There we are. There's the blue. Right, remind me to check the angle on this one. Because we need to know. What's that? Oh, that's well into the angle, isn't it? 20. Less than 20 degrees. So it must be less than 20 degrees. I thought it was 25. But maybe it's that the maybe I've got my numbers wrong. It's a Nomad that's 25 degree angle, and all other ships are like 20 or less than 20. Beautiful. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only the
Sample
Cactoida
collection
remains, which is a hell of a job. Cactoida, which may be worth, well, it's going to be worth 2.48 million. So 5 out of 6 is well above what we expected for the day. Well above, I think. I wasn't expecting to get that far for 20 minutes past the hour. So now it's time to go and peel some onions and get some beans out and see if we can make some food. To celebrate that startling victory, I think you all agree it is a victory for the space shuttle looking hauler, which is an amazing bit of kit when it comes to planetary landings and just flying around randomly doing some exobiology. If you've got any questions on that, then do drop them down below. But above all, have a mighty undangerous day if you are not playing Elite Dangerous. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a good one.